guys, welcome back to Hear Me Out. I'm E.
I'm D.
And today we're going to talk about Miss Westy. Let me tell you what she's up to, okay? She is drawing her little life away, but what she's drawing is her stepmama. And how is she drawing her stepmama? Something that is not suitable for viewership, So it's basically, what Kanye posts, or I think he had an Instagram post about it.
I
Bianca
think
with the
it's the album
cheeks.
cover.
Bianca with the cheeks. She's drawing that, guys. So we're gonna talk about it. Kim is not happy about it, and we'll go from there.
Okay, so this is an article that states Northwest sharing of stepmom Bianca Censori's not suitable for whatever, watching or work or whatever you want to call it. Drawing sparks concern. Quote, that's messed up. 10-year-old daughter of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West raises eyebrows with TikTok post. In a surprising turn of events, Northwest, the 10-year-old daughter of Kanye West and Kim Kardashian, has sparked concern with a recent drawing she shared. The drawing depicts her stepmother, Bianca Censori, who notably appeared on Kanye West's Vulture's cover. The post was later deleted, but it has raised eyebrows, drawing attention not only to Kanye West, but also to Kim Kardashian, who is now facing backlash for what some perceive as parental negligence. So, Northwest's racy drawing of stepmom raises concern. Um, social media was taken aback by the 10-year-old surprising move on Thursday. She posted a drawing, as we said, of the Vulture's one record cover in which Bianca's almost naked, standing backward, wearing just thigh-high boots and a small piece of cloth. The problematic post, initially seeming like a gratitude list, got taken. Kim Kardashian's TikTok account at Kim and North, run by her, caught followers' attention with North's surprising content, leading netizens to believe it's totally messed up. The diary page that appeared to be from Tuesday's writing exercise was watched to the now deleted post, or was attached to the now deleted post, and it asked the individual to write down 3 things for which they are grateful. At the top, North wrote, "I am grateful for the Vultures One album because it is insanely good." Next, she described her love for black vultures and wrote, "I am also grateful for black vultures because if vultures weren't alive, this amazing album wouldn't have come out." At last, she mentioned, "Lastly, I am grateful for the song Carnival." So, Kanye's track Carnival stood out as one of the most discussed songs from his recent album Vultures. The album was recently removed by Apple Music before appearing again. Not only did the song feature highly explicit lyrics, but the rapper also mentioned Taylor Swift, causing frustration among her fan base. For the
Hmm.
unversed, North collaborated with her dad and Ty Dolla Sign on a song called Talking / Once Again from the album Vultures 1. She even appears in the music video. What do we think?
I think first, okay, so the talking song is now like she's one of the youngest. Northwest is one of the youngest on what is it, Billboard?
I think so.
On Hot something. She's in the charts and everybody's proud of her. Whatever.
Yes.
What do I think? Oh, and also Kim is supposedly mad that Bianca is a bad influence on the kids and North and things like that. I've read a couple of articles on it. So to sum up, what do I think? First, if Kim is actually mad at Bianca's attire and what she's dressing like and how she's acting these days, I'm like, but how can the pot call the kettle black? Because and I'm not going to discuss parenting per se, but we had a whole episode of Not Keeping Up, the Kardashians on Hulu, and she's talking to Courtney about being a single mom, and she's in a bikini top. And we seen her racy post on Instagram. Like, she's skinnier, she's showing more and more and more, and she's leaving nothing to the imagination, which is fine. It's fine. She wants to express herself in that fashion. It's okay. But Bianca is doing the same. And Kim forgets that when she was with Kanye, she was wearing all these outrageous things too. So Now Bianca, as Kanye's wife, is doing the same. So she can't be judging and saying somebody's a bad influence when, you're kind of doing the same thing. Like what's good in this instance here? Now, is it parental negligence? I think that's a stretch. I'm like, kids do kids things. They'll test the limits. They'll do inappropriate things here and there, And North seems like she's a mischievous child. Like she does what she wants. She reminds me of my niece sometimes. It's like you can't get a hold of her. Like just stop being you for a minute. Just go color. Go draw something normal. Go draw a sun. But she wanted to draw Bianca's cheeks. Like, and I don't mean the ones on her face. I mean the other cheeks.
Well,
I mean, if this is what she's exposed to, can we really blame her for drawing what is, in her memory? What has been inculcated? Like, this is the Kardashian Kanye West brand. Why is she listening to the Vultures album to begin with? Do I agree with her being a rapper at this age? Absolutely not. I don't think that she should be in that atmosphere at all. I think there's a time and a place. She's only 10 years old. Like, why is she growing up so fast? Blue Ivy is over there dancing, and she's not doing anything provocative at that. Not to compare, kids and parents and things like that, but I just think, in my opinion, that Northwest is too grown, and we see it time and time again. And we saw it on the Kardashian episode when she's like criticizing, what was it, the Met Gala?
mhm.
Just little instances of her being too grown.
Mhm.
And I personally don't like it. What do you think?
Um,
You disagree?
no, no, I think I think you said, a lot of things that I've thought. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. But if we're gonna talk parental negligence, where's Kanye? What's he doing?
Mhm.
Because, he's constantly badgering the masses about how his kids are taken from him. He can't spend time with his kids and blah, 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 pulling up on Elon, pulling up
You're
on
like blah
people.
blah 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 blah.
But, sir, are you being a dad? You know, to what extent?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not like excusing one parent or the other, whatever way you guys parent, that's your business. But I think it's unfair to solely place blame on like the mother when the father's responsible for certain things as well. And in this particular case, he's also responsible for his current wife. He's also responsible for the relationship with his current wife and his, daughter. And um at the end of the day, I think they're all adults. They all should know better. And if they're not doing better, then it's not on North. It's, she's a kid,
Yeah.
like you said. And if she is pushing boundaries and they're allowing her to, and they're not, I don't know, doing something to kind of like maybe, I don't want to say reel it in, but like, kind of just guide her in a certain direction, then it falls on, both of them
Mm-hmm.
ultimately. And Bianca's a part of the village now, so it falls on her too. So, that's kind of where like I land with it. I think that we know North is a very like artistic child. Um she's very expressive, she's very like creative. Um I'm not surprised that she would draw something like that. Um but I think the fact that she found it acceptable to do so for like a school project kind of indicates that the boundaries that should be there aren't there, you know, where it's like, okay, yeah, like I remember being in school and it's like, I knew how to. act a certain way in school in front of my teachers and with my homework and all that stuff compared to how I would be with my friends or compared to how I'd be with my family. I feel like there's different compartmentalizations that go on when you're a kid, who you are in front of different groups of people. And I don't know that she probably, it's not about like changing the child, it's not about restricting the child, it's about showing the child a way to compartmentalize because you kind of have to when it comes to these things. And it's unfortunate because in her case, she's the child of celebrities. And in her own right, she's becoming a celebrity. And there's different ways that you would have to raise the child, I would assume, that
Hmm.
most people wouldn't be aware of because they're not growing up in the spotlight this child is. So, like I said, ultimately, Kanye, Kim, Bianca, they're all adults. It's all on them, and they need to do better.
Ditto. Guys, let us know what you think in the comments about this picture. I mean, it was a nicely illustrated picture. She has
Yeah,
some talent.
yeah.
But was it appropriate? Do you think that it was parental negligence? Like, is it Kanye's fault, Bianca's fault, Kim's fault, North's fault? Let us know what you think in the comments. But that concludes today's episode. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe, turn out the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also, please share our video. We're trying to grow our community so your friends can be our friends and we can all be friends. We also have social media, which Steve will tell you about.
We're on TikTok and Instagram at Hear Me Out DNE. So make sure you guys like, follow, share, and comment. We enjoy interacting with y'all.
All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.